Smith has partnered with Theirworld for many, many years now. It certainly started with some shared goals among some of our partners. It resonates so well with so many of our core values as a firm.
Theirworld really brings together so many different things that Reed Smith stands for. It speaks to our core values, our commitment to pro bono work and our commitment to community, but it's also hand in hand with our diversity and inclusion initiative.
I'm an attorney at one of the most prestigious law firms in the world. And that is only possible because I had access to an education. And so I just think about how I had the privilege to do those things, and Theirworld's mission is to provide people that very privilege.
I know Theirworld to be aligned with the United Nations Sustainable Development Goal number 4, which seeks to provide those opportunities, those education opportunities, to all children globally by the year 2030. It's a very aggressive and impressive goal, and we're proud to be part of it.
Achieving the Sustainable Development Goal 4 unlocks every single other goal for the global goal. There's no way we can talk about sustainability without thinking about education. There's no reason we're talking about health without first thinking about education. At the very baseline, wherever young people are in the world, regardless of their zip code, the village that they grew up in, that they have access to not just education, but quality education.
One of our greatest ambitions is to create a $10 billion international finance facility for education, which will create 200 million school places around the world. And doing something like that's quite complicated, and we've benefited by so many lawyers in Reed Smith joining and being part of that team that's helping us set that up and ensure that we have a new institution that's able to deliver on the Sustainable Development Goal for all children being in school.
The original work that we did on that financing facility, we did on a pro bono basis. And now the project is full scale, and our lawyers, Claude Brown and Ranajoy Basu, and a big team are hard at work on that important project.
The team and I have been very privileged to work with the Education Commission, Theirworld, and all of the teams who are pulling in the same direction to bringing change towards education. This will be the most transformational financial structure ever delivered to bring change and impact towards children and their education.
I currently serve on the executive board of an organization called Global Business Coalition for Education. It is an initiative that was established by Theirworld, focused on the business community and how best to marshal the resources and strengths of the corporate community to solve various education problems around the globe.
We've had the ability to be able to get to know Reed Smith staff and involve them in the ideas creation, the development of our projects, consulting with people. Someone like Ranajoy has helped us with the way we're shaping projects and looking at the impact that projects have.
I think people have realised that education is something that has lacked investment historically, and we're storing up problems for the future if we don't address it. Reed Smith is all about having a great culture. We've got core values that we're very proud of, and I think working with an organisation like Theirworld and the Global Business Coalition for Education is a good example and demonstrates putting those core values into action.
As our relationship has grown, Theirworld and Reed Smith have started talking about what we can do going forward. We get such positive feedback from the staff all through the organisation, all through the law firm, wanting to find a way to have the impact that we can have together. So our ideas are growing. We're developing ideas around fundraising, ideas around project partnerships, and about how to really have that legal input and reinforcement that we need to keep us growing and developing safely and securely.
We can create a world that we all deserve, right? We can create a world that ensures that young people don't have to be victims, that they can be their own superheroes, that they can create the reality of their own choosing, and that they can really contribute to a world that allows for women to have rights, that allow for our communities to be safer, that allows for our environment to be here for future generations. So it's not just creating good people, it's creating good leaders.